So we got literally a little bit of everything. Tetrawa got filled up. All of the barbs got filled up. Literally all of them. We got a bunch of oddball stuff. You know, all kinds of good stuff. Bumblebee gobies, hill stream loaches. We got some cichlids in too. There are, you know, new rainbow fish. Plants are pretty much fully stocked. I'm gonna rearrange stuff to make it look a little bit better, but you know, everything is pretty full. Ton of mollies, balloon mollies even. 5 types of Danio all over. I got 40 mono shrimp. Monos are really good at eating hair algae and kind of some little gunk around the tank. So they're definitely, everybody wants a couple of monos for little nano tanks. We got 2 types of crabs working on a setup right now. We got red tie crabs and some vampire crabs. No, mandarin. Right, there weren't vampires. There's whatever he's called, Iguana. That's right. Yep, we got an Iguana. He is missing a leg, so we are just kind of looking for a rehoming fee. We can hold him for now. He'll do great here. He's got a heat lamp, some mealworms in there. But anybody looking for an Iguana? Tons of cories. It's pretty cool. Let you hold them. Lots of goldfish. Usually I don't get so many goldfish, but we got a lot of goldfish. A bunch of different types. Okay, so that's cool. Not pretty sure we've got plecos breeding, so that's cool. Well, I think there's 2 of them in that cave, but maybe not. They're breeding in there. That's kind of a little setup. I was hoping that they'd start spawning in that little group. Yeah, the giant Danios have spawned, so figured those might also. So that's kind of cool. We're fully stocked on guppies and shrimp still. Lots of guppies and shrimp. There's easy 2,000 left, but we've sold probably half of what we got in. So that's pretty cool. Tons of really healthy platies. These are all locally bred from 3 or 4 different people. They've all been quarantined and kind of separated before they go in here. So we got a lot of different rams. We got some Inca 50. That's what those are called. A little rarer, but yeah. Inca 50 Epistogramus. We got electric blue rams in. They're pretty nice. We've got a bunch of the regular German blue rams. These are blue rams. There's around 20 in between those 2 tanks. So should definitely have a few males and females in there. There's Sunset and Pandarini are kind of starting to get comfortable. There's a Sunset Epistogramus and Pandarini. We got a bunch of eels. The snowflake eels, those are pretty nice. A lot of autos back in stock. Those are, we got 50 of those. Little red tail and eel tank. Those are snowflake moray. Be all right together. Red tail catfish. They look like a shark. That's the snowflake moray eel. Snowflake. It's a snowflake eel. They get pretty big. They look really cool though. There's a few viral videos you can find. So we're doing a cichlid sale. African cichlids, not South American cichlids. African cichlids are all 20% off whatever you get, as long as it's an African cichlid. But there is tons of them, all different sizes and colors, and got a ton of big Mabuna. Yeah, most of these are Mabuna. There's a few peacocks in here, but mostly Mabuna. Yeah, these are in the sale as well. 20% off anything in there, as well as all the others. Yeah. They're definitely trained, but yeah, they love it. Anytime you need your nails done or your hands, you just set them in there for a little bit. Clean all dead skin for you. Yeah, we've got some hyphen banded sharks. They get pretty massive. People actually put them in their ponds with their koi fish when they get bigger. So pretty big. Wasn't there 2? Yeah, there's 2 discus left. The other guy's hiding right now. A little camera shy. But yeah, tap water discus. A lot of bigger angels that came in. We have a ton of small angels, so I got mostly bigger angels this time. Some denison barbs. We got a new little colony. These guys, the frontosa. They're not full blue like Zaire or big frontosa, but yeah, they are pretty good quality. You do see a lot of blue in them when they're not freaking out. These are, polar blue parrots, convict mix. So there is some white and peach just kind of a collection of different parrots and convicts that we've gotten in. So it's actually kind of becoming a cool tank. But we do get locals that kind of drop off with these guys more than anything. Yeah, the betas. What about the betas? Okay, so yeah. This is the beta room, you know. Lots of cool betas. The males get their own 10-gallon tank. Each of these are, you know, sustaining systems. Like they do just fine with the beta. None of the males have a filter, but they have a ton of plants and their own little scape. Every tank's a little different because they don't really need it. They're a labyrinth fish, so they actually can breathe from the surface. Betas are one of the only types. Gourami too. But yeah, like this is our young sorority tank. This is all these are locally bred females, so most of them have been together forever. But yeah, this thing doesn't have a filter. It's doing really well. Plants are rooting all over. Fish are doing really healthy. Bunch of really high quality betas in. We don't charge too much either. Some of the axie eggs are kind of hatching. We moved most of them to another spot, but they're kind of developing into a little axie inside the egg.
What do you mean? Explain that more.
That's what it's doing. It's a little baby axolotl inside of the egg. Yeah, we pulled out most of them. And they're doing fine too. So, yeah, they still haven't hatched yet. We got a rescue axolotl, and we thought it was a girl, or we thought it was a boy, and it turned out to be a girl. And yeah, they bred in this tank, even though it's got dividers, and they just literally climbed over the top of them and bred. And yeah, there was a ton of eggs in here one day. We actually pulled a bunch of them, and we have somebody working on them. And there's a few that we kind of left to just see what would happen. And
So what's inside?
there's a little baby axolotl inside of them. Look over here. So if you look at it, they'll actually like twitch and kind of move too. Yeah, there's some fuzzy food in there too. Little baby axolotls. Yeah, I was going to the other day and then realized that they're still kind of doing just fine. Added a bunch of black cories to our big sorority of higher grade, higher price females. There's some new females in here too, but yeah, there's black corridors in there. But there's some nice female betas in there. I hope the black cories are nice and happy. New aquarium co-op stuff is what we need. Lots of new houseplants, tons of new houseplants. Most of these you can grow out of a tank, so that's pretty cool. Yeah, lots of little fish and plants. Got a lot of little rasboras and nano fish in stock. Let's just do Kabamba. So this is Kabamba, everybody's favorite. Seems like everybody just loves the majestic look of it, how it just kind of flows. But it's definitely one of the hottest plants there is. You can get it to flower eventually. It has little yellow, white, or purple flowers on it.
How is it different?
It doesn't produce a chemical that kills off other plants. That's a big thing. Hornwort will kill off other plants. So this one's my safe alternative. You can do it with a fully planted tank and be just fine. There's also a bunch of like red Miro, other little delicate stuff. It doesn't like full city water, full tap. So you want to do kind of a light mix. Got some Ambulia, other real frilly stuff. Or lots of reds in stock too. The red Rotala, some exotics like Ogostemon. This Charlie's actually flowering. It's got little purple flowers on it. Yeah, they call it mint Charlie also. There's creeping Charlie or mint Charlie. If you break it up and smell it, it smells like mint. I'm not sure if you can cook with it, but got a bunch of different crabs. New terrarium setup, so it's pretty cool.